It is my pleasure to welcome the Bellingham High School 8th grade chorus and our director Caitlin Bremen and piano accompanist Deborah Hadges to the stage. Please give them a very warm welcome.
Winter with You. Winter with You is a tender song about sharing beautiful winter moments. A serene melody line and warm harmonies give the feeling of sitting in front of a warm fireplace on a cold winter's night with the ones you love. The composer, Pink Zebra, is the presume of successful music producer and composer whose music tracks have been licensed more than 100,000 times worldwide.
Celebrate Hanukkah tonight. Hanukkah, also known as the Feast of Dedication, is a Jewish holiday that lasts for 8 days and 8 nights. This celebration takes place in the home with a candle lighting ceremony. The menorah, a special candelabra used only for Hanukkah, holds 9 candles, eight which represent the 8 nights of Hanukkah, and 1 extra used to light the 8 ceremonial lights. Celebrate Hanukkah Tonight is an up-tempo, rhythmic, and fun tribute to this special Jewish holiday.
Everyone is welcome to join our celebration. Open up our door and come inside. Have a seat beside me for the feast of dedication, a holiday that fills our hearts with pride. La 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 la, la 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 la. There's so much excitement, joy and delight. La 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 la, la la la. It's Hanukkah for 8 days and 8 nights. It's such a pleasure to share this night together. See the tall menorah's golden glow. There's a plans and promise that we always will remember, a miracle that happened long ago. There's so much excitement, joy and delight. It's Hanukkah for 8 days and 8 nights. Come celebrate Hanukkah tonight.
Walk Through Life, composed by Pink Zebra, is a fun, upbeat number meant to celebrate the joy of new days and new beginnings. This pop melody is sure to make you want to get up and dance. These last couple years may have been difficult, but we hope that you could find a way to shine bright and be the light of a new creation.
Walk through life. Every day is a new beginning. Shine your light. It's a day and the world is waiting. Move along to the song, singing in your soul. Feel the beat, clap your hands and take control. All you need, all you want, are you ready to find your way? Whoa, 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 whoa. 'Cause every day is a new day. Whoa, 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 whoa. And everything's going your way. Whoa, 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 whoa. You wanna make it last forever. We'll keep it together 'cause it keeps getting better. Whoa, walk through life. That's your destination. Shine so bright. Be the light of a new creation. If the world is a stage, better start the show. 7, 8, 9, 10, ready, set, let's go. Turn it on, turn it up. Are you ready to find your way? Whoa, 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 whoa. 'Cause every day is a new day. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everything's going your way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You wanna make it last forever. We'll keep it together 'cause it keeps getting better. Feel the
Hello, everybody. My name is Caitlin Raymond, and it's great to be up here. I've been in Bellingham this is my 7th year now, but I will say this is my first year here at the high school, and I am so excited to be on this stage. I am so excited to be with these wonderful human beings. They work so hard. They are just such kind souls, and I love working with them every day. While my high school chorus gets into their positions, I just want to kind of give a couple thank yous. So first things first, I want to give a huge thank you to our fabulous accompanist, Mrs. Deborah Hadges. And I want to give a huge thank you to my colleague and our fine arts director, Miss Marie Fort. Run smoothly. So, there will be many more thank yous down the road here in this concert, but I just want to give a big thank you to those 2 people. I also want to acknowledge 2 of our chorus students that made Central Districts. We have Aiden Silva and Landon DeBom. And I'm so proud of all of our chorus students that auditioned. They all did a fabulous job. So the group that you heard before was the 8th grade chorus, and now behind me is the high school chorus, and at the end we'll have a couple songs with all of them together. So I hope you enjoy.
Betlehem. Betlehem is a traditional Nigerian Christmas carol. This unique and energetic song was composed by a Nigerian drummer named Babatunde Alatunji, born in the village of Ajido. In southwestern Nigeria, Alatunji was a member of the Yoruba people who are known for their progressive drumming tradition. This song, sung in the language of Yoruba, is sung in a cappella with syncopated and rhythmic percussion section. This particular version was arranged by Andy Beck.
a highly expressive a cappella setting of a traditional Christmas piece. Carefully prepared dissonances and judicious use of choice harmonies thoughtfully paint the text, as a sense of awe and wonder permeate the setting. The work concludes with the opening material sung on Alleluia.
In December. In December is a hauntingly beautiful holiday piece written by Jay Althouse. The piece celebrates traditions of the holiday season, especially in the constant changes experienced in the recent years. This song celebrates the return to old traditions as well as the development of new traditions. The text focuses on the candle, which is a symbol for all December holidays. The melody, underscored with rich harmonies, is as pensive and thoughtful as the holiday season should be. Its power and simplicity will transport you to the warmth and comfort of traditions.
Jingly, arranged by Andy Beck, is a delightfully cheerful number from the Broadway musical Elf, which is based on the Will Ferrell film. The whimsical words and merry music are guaranteed to put a smile on every face this Christmas. So if you want to deck the halls for Mr. C, make sure there's Sparkle Jolly Twinkle Jingly. This is splashy holiday entertainment with razzmatazz to spare.
There's a saying we have up north that helps us put our best foot forth. If you want to deck the halls for Mr. C, make sure to sparkle, jolly, twinkle, jingly. When a room is gloomy and its atmosphere has called it quits,
Then you must remember that December is a time for bliss.
never stop until each limb on your Christmas tree is sparkle, jolly, twinkle, jingly. Every ornament that's sitting, waiting on a shelf.
Ornaments you decorated, why not decorate yourself?
To bring a smile to every person you see.
I'm sparkle, twinkle, jolly, what?
Close enough, and if you're at a loss, remember the phrase that says to thine own elf be true. For when it comes to Christmas displays, look inside and you'll know it's your due. There's a cheery folderol on every wall and every nook. Tinsel up each corner till it's Christmas everywhere you look. Thinking of a holiday that's bright as can be, making sparkle, jolly, twinkle, jingly. Put some cheery folderol on every wall and every nook. Tinsel up each corner till it's Christmas everywhere you look. Give the world a holiday that's bright as can be. Make it sparkle, jolly, twinkle, jingle, shiny, showy, cheery, crinkle, razzle, dazzle, ringle, lingle. I can't lie, it makes me tingle. Sparkle, jolly, twinkle, jingle.
We are pleased to welcome the 8th grade band as our next performing group. You will notice that in addition to the 8th grade band members, there are some concert band students that are joining them for their performance this evening. The 8th grade band has worked hard to prepare 3 pieces. First, Hanukkah is Here, composed by Scott Watson. The piece celebrates the joyous occasion of Hanukkah, also known as the Festival of Lights. The second piece in the program is Little Sweet for Band, composed by Randolph Stanbridge. This piece has 4 movements that each follow the musical form for which they are named: air, jig, and ballad. And 4, march. We kindly ask that you hold your applause until the final and 4th movement has been performed. The final piece for the 8th grade band is a fun arrangement of Frosty the Snowman called Frosty's Caribbean Holiday. We would like to think that Frosty traveled to the islands on a vacation after a long New England winter last year. He wore sunglasses on the beach, went scuba diving, and enjoyed sitting under the shade of the palm trees. And now, we would like to welcome Miss Ford and the 8th grade band.
Thank you all so very much. It is wonderful to be here with the 8th grade band. As some of you know, Ms. Brayman has taken over the chorus program, and that has also allowed me to have the 8th grade band, and I have not taught 8th grade band as a real, my own ensemble since my first year teaching way back in Bellingham when the middle school first opened with grades 7 and 8. Your students have absolutely been a joy to work with this year. I am laughing every single day. Sometimes I have to turn away and laugh because they're hysterical. They bring an energy and a passion each and every day into the classroom, and I know Ms. Brayman and I are loving working with our 8th graders this year. I want to thank our high school concert band members who've been playing with us just a few rehearsals and putting it together. It just has added some support and strength to our students who have had really a lot of interrupted music from the pandemic. As you know, we've been remote. We've had really strict music restrictions. 8th grade band didn't happen last year until January to June. We've had some really wild schedules that the kids have been working through. So I appreciate all of their hard work. Our last tune on the 8th grade program is Frosty's Caribbean Holiday. And then there'll be a brief transition where we're going to get our concert band students up here and proceed with the rest of the program. So here is Frosty's Caribbean Holiday. Also, I want to make mention, Mitchell Sullivan is joining us on electric bass. He's doing double duty tonight, Barry sax and electric bass. Yeah. You know what, before we do the next thing, I also want to make mention of our marching band students. This year we've changed our marching band program and we've opened it up to 8th graders. If you are an 8th grade band member who's also been participating in marching band this year, would you stand please and be recognized if you're part of our marching band? Yeah! Awesome. Thank you. Great job. Okay, cool. Here is Frosty's Caribbean Holiday. I'm going to read the program notes for this. The first piece on the concert band program is the 42nd North Parallel March, written by one of my professors and one of Mr. McDonald's professors, Andrew Boysen Jr., who is the director of bands at the University of New Hampshire. A few years ago, I was asked to chaperone a trip to Japan with the Concord Carlisle Music Department. Concord, Massachusetts, has a sister city in on the island of Hokkaido, Japan, The sister city is Nanai, and that city in Concord years ago, I think the relationship is actually 100 years old, was an agricultural partnership that was created. The Japanese farmers looked along the same parallel mark to find a similar agricultural environment, atmosphere, weather conditions that they could learn from the American farmers. And so this relationship was fostered with Concord, Massachusetts. And ever since that time, Concord has had a very strong relationship with Nanai. The school, Concord Carlisle High School, has also fostered this relationship, and so has the music department. Every 4 years, the music department travels there, and every 4 years, kind of staggered, the Nanai music department comes here to Concord. On their most recent trip, I just went as a chaperone, along with Director of Bands at Concord Carlisle, David Gresco. They asked Dr. Boysen to write a piece of music as a gift to the music students at Nanai High School. And so I was very lucky that I got to be there for the premiere, and I love the piece of music. I thought it would be a great thing to bring here to Bellingham High School. It is written on a Japanese folk song that Dr. Boysen took and also interpreted in a slightly different way. So this is the 42nd North Parallel March.
Where the Black Hawk Soars was composed by Robert W. Smith as a commemorative work for the dedication ceremonies of Brook Point High School in Stafford, Virginia. The work was inspired by the Black Hawk, the mascot of their institution, and also our mascot here at Bellingham High School. This piece opens with a majestic fanfare and moves to a brisk but flowing melodic statement. The melodies and soaring lines of this piece are meant to remind the listener of soaring birds. We hope you enjoy Where the Black Hawk Soars.
I want to acknowledge somebody before we start. We have a new music faculty member on the Bellingham music staff, and he's joining us this evening playing clarinet because we have a student out sick. Mr. Adam Stevens is our new music teacher at Stallbrook Memorial School. He is a clarinet player, and he's right here helping us out, so thank you, Mr. Stevens.
Novo Linea was composed by Samuel Hazo and is named with two Latin words meaning a new and better change. This is a piece for wind symphony in 3 continuous movements. Each movement acts as a musical documentation of the time period for Upper St. Clair High School. Key to each movement are musical quotes from the school's alma mater, as well as a new theme representing change and betterment. In the first movement, Remembrance, the 2 themes appear to sound somewhat somber. This movement was inspired by a walkthrough of the old school halfway through its demolition and the memories that partially standing structures brought back. Qui non proficit deficit, the second movement, depicts the construction of the new school. This Latin phrase translates as, "He who does not progress weakens." This movement is meant to sound like the dissonance of construction, slightly chaotic, and that effect is deliberate. Just when the tension in the music begins to break, the third movement, A New Beginning, is introduced. The movement portrays glorious look of Upper St. Clair's new high school. The theme representing change and betterment is meant to sound full and proud. This last movement closes with 3 repeating quotes of the alma mater's opening passage and ends with a section of the alma mater in which dear old Upper St. Clair would be sung.
all set. Before we play Sleigh Ride, I would like to do some thank yous. And the first person I would really like to acknowledge is my co-director with the high school concert band. Although I'm conducting, Caitlin Brayman teaches with me each and every day. She's new to our staff at the high school, but not to Bellingham. Caitlin, I don't know where you are, but Miss Brayman, a round of applause for, there she is, I'd also like to thank our other music teachers who are here this evening, Mr. McDonald and Miss Signa, who are running the board. Thank you very much. So very fortunate in Bellingham to have a wonderful supportive community, but that also starts with our leadership. Our superintendent, Mr. Morano, our assistant superintendent, Mrs. Rafferty, our high school principal, Mrs. Lafayette, is here with us this evening. Thank you so much, Mrs. Lafayette. Big round of applause. Our custodial staff has worked so hard through this pandemic, and they work hard each and every day, but especially during the pandemic with all of our safety and health concerns. John Berker is our head custodian at the high school, and Rich DeRusso normally takes care of our area. They love these students just like all of the teachers do at school, and I cannot thank them enough for all of their care and compassion. So to our custodial You may notice that we have some different technology happening in the auditorium this evening, and to your left is Tyler McMiniman, who is the ABMI Cable 8 Program Director, and we've partnered with Cable 8. They're recording this evening's concert. They recorded our middle school band concert, Memorial School band concert last night, and our Memorial School chorus concert last week. I want to thank Tyler and also their station manager, Patrick Fleming. These concerts are recorded. They're not being broadcast live. He's going to edit for us, and they're going to be available both on your TV if you have access to Cable 8 and on their website. And we'll be sending out that link. It'll be way higher quality than Facebook Live. We thank Cable 8 for their support and their time, and we encourage you to check it out. It's a great thing. Send it to some family and friends and people who could not join us here this evening. Last announcement I would like to make is to recognize some students. If you are a student leader, section leader in the marching band or concert band, could you please stand and be recognized? Our student leaders do so much. Please be recognized. The last announcement, I put it in the program, but I would like to recognize some of our students who are accepted to Central District. On trombone, Elsa Robinson. On euphonium, Colin Tebow. On bassoon, and with an all-state recommendation, Carson Sapanero. On euphonium over here in the Santa Cap, Hannah Silver on euphonium and all-state. Okay, here we go. Here's Sleigh Ride, classic and one of the students' favorites.
Sleigh Ride exists in numerous versions and is a staple of the holiday season. The idea first came to the composer Leroy Anderson during a heat wave in July 1946. The first recording occurred in 1949, with lyrics being added by Mitchell Parrish the following year. A selection of the artists who have recorded include Herb Alpert, the Andrews Sisters, the Carpenters, Bing Crosby, the Boston Pops Orchestra, Ella Fitzgerald, the amazing Debbie Gibson, the Muppets, and Andy Williams. Performing Sleigh Ride at the Bellingham High School Winter Concert is a much-loved tradition, and we are pleased to play it for you now.
for your part of the concert. I hope you are. I hope you are. This is our famous Christmas Pop sing-along. Our chorus students are going to join us in the pit with our 8th grade band members. We're going to help you out with the words on the screen above the band. We want to hear you singing with your best voices for all to hear.
He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when
Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa. Our students are going to pack up and they'll be out very shortly. Thank you again. Happy holidays, Bellingham.